Stokes here with another video. This is going to be underwater fishing, boys. All you'll need for this is fishbowl, helmet, diving apparatus, and flippers. This is pretty useful for being underwater. If you don't have it, it's going to make it a pain in the ass to be underwater the whole time. I bring an explorer's ring, one just for a little bit of run energy. I take a dig site pendant to teleport to Fossil Island. You need pneumolites, that way you can also enter the fishing area. And some drift nets. Each time you use one of these drift nets for fishing, you lose it, so it's useful to take a whole inventory of it if you want to stay doing this. Once you get to Fossil Island, what you'll need to do to get to the fishing area is hit the magic mush tree, go to the mushroom meadow. If you haven't unlocked the mushroom meadow yet, just run over to the magic mush tree in this corner of the map where I'm at, and just hit the mush tree and you got it. It's easy to unlock these things. Once you're here, go directly northeast. You're going to find a boat at the end, right over here on the northeast after the fossil rocks, which are actually just crabs. What are they called? Ammonite crabs. Right click the boat, travel on the boat. It's going to ask you a few options. You're going to click the sea, row out to the sea. So once you've made it to the island, you'll see that there's a bank up here. It's really useful to deposit all your fish, and there's a boat here that you're going to go ahead and dive down into. Once you're here, this is basically the underwater area. The fishing zone is straight to your north, so what you're going to do is go north, hit the hole. It's going to ask you to pay 200 pneumolites. That pneumalite's going to go to this lady right here, the fish lady, and you'll have the instance fish zone ready for the whole day. Alright, so all you have to do is go inside of there and go through the little fish kelp shit, and there you go, your fishing zone right there. There's two little drift net spots. All you got to do is left click on the drift net spot and it instantly puts up a drift net. Click a little fish, prod them, and then they'll eventually go into the nets. As you can see, I like to set up 2 nets here, and all you gotta do is just click on these fish. It's really as simple as that. It's kind of annoying. I'll show you guys the best way I figured out how to do it. As you can see, there's a group of fish up here. What I did is I just clicked them all a bunch of times. Once you click them, it basically like pushes them, and if they're stuck in a corner, they'll be stuck on each other. So if you just push a lot of them, just spam click them basically is all I do, and they just eventually go in. So really, it's as simple as that. Just spam click the fish that are near the nets, and they kind of guide themselves into it. It'd be better if you had a trident, a Merlin's trident that you get from collecting mermaid tears down here, but I don't have one of those. You get about 20k an hour doing this in hunting and fishing, so if you're trying to get hunter and fisher, I guess this is useful, but other than that, it'd really be totally useless, guys. It's not worth it because, as you guys can see right here, here is the loot from level 65 fishing. This is what happens when you get 10 fish in there. You get to harvest the net, and that's the average catch. You don't recycle the fishing nets, and these fishing nets are honestly going for 4k right now in the GE. So you're really losing a lot of money doing this compared to any other thing. It's honestly not good at all. That's honestly all I can really say for this. I don't have much else to add other than, like I said, you can bring maybe a Merlin's trident and prod them a little faster. I'm not sure how much faster the XP rates would be, but this is honestly not that good of a task, an update. I'm not really impressed by this at all. The XP is not good. The loot is god awful. In fact, you're losing money from doing this. So I would say they maybe need to buff the loot or buff the XP to make this more viable. I don't see a reason to do this unless you just honestly want to change up the way you're doing things on these skill tasks. So if you guys enjoyed the vid, hit it with a sub. If you guys didn't enjoy the vid, hit it with a sub. If there's anything I forgot on this video about this underwater fishing, hit it with a sub. If there's something ridiculous that you guys think about Fossil Island that I should make a video about, you know, hit it with a sub. If it's pretty late right now and you guys are about to go watch some naughty videos, don't forget to keep me in mind before you do that and hit it with a sub. If you guys are just chilling, you know, it's the weekend, you got hurricanes coming your way and you don't know what to do, just hit this video with a sub. You know, there's a lot of things you can do to prevent forest fires.